Now I have a question about the images. You've said that you can allow any image that you see from another person to use as a background. Is it any image or just their background
The ones
images?
are actually hosted underneath their portfolio here. So as an individual, you can upload different things to share with the system at large.
Okay.
So it's your choice to share.
And once you've shared that, are you able to then download it as a physical piece to your computer, or is it just for use on the site?
Actually, right now it's just for use on the site. That's because copyright. You know, that's one of the benefits of our system. What you'll see on Flickr, some other systems out there, is you can put your art up there and Joe Schmo can come and right-click it and save it as
Exactly.
your, and steal it. Our system actually doesn't allow people to steal your imagery, which is very nice. So here's anime, one of the major geek types out there. You can, once again, customize that out. Drill down here. We believe that we're the first ones to actually have Flex 3 forums. So we have rich internet forums here. You can really drill down to what you're looking at, just on top, looking at these different forums without having to go to so many different pages. Also, you have different members. This is more a place where people can subgroup out and kind of communicate around their interests. Groups and subgroups.
So once you went into the anime group, then you had access to the anime forum.
Right, exactly.
Okay. And from the anime forum, you're not necessarily going to see the Trek forum.
Right, but you could go to the Trek forum and talk about this hopefully super great movie that's coming out this summer.
Right.
Please, God, let it be.
Which should have some robots.
Yes, it probably does have some robots. Hopefully not too many Borg, but we'll see how it kind of works out. Yeah. So that's basically what we're doing here. We're actually opening up private beta right now. We've been building this for a while. We're a team of 1 robot and 3 other guys working out of the basement of 1 robot's house. Just trying to get something started for geeks out there. We really think it's important to have something out there for geeks. We're opening up, actually inviting on tomorrow, which will be Wednesday the 18th. I know you take some time to produce this.
Right, so it'll be released when the episode airs.
Right. About 260 alpha testers, or red shirts as we like to call it. That's based on Star Trek red shirt people who, Kirk would go down there with Spock, and the guy wearing the red shirt would always get killed.
The guy wouldn't come back?
Because you might, quite frankly, die if you join the Geekvolution. Not very high level PR there. I am a robot and I will rule the earth. But basically, we want people to come on the system and kung fu chop, zap, and do different things in the system to try to blow it up so we can make it better for you. Another thing that I'd like to state here, too, is we kind of practice agile development. So we put out the base system here for anybody to use and play with. But what we really want is your feedback. So we can see overall, what do you want? Do you want instant messaging? Do you want Twitter integration? What is the desires of the geek community at large? And then we'll build that up. So it's a work in progress.
Okay, and the URL is geekvolution.com?
Right, kind of a hybrid between geek and evolution or revolution.
Gotcha.
Do the Che thing here before they come through. Because this is how I mind meld everybody to eventually take over the world.
Now, this isn't the first exposure Geekvolution has had.
No, we actually were featured at, we went to a TechCrunch 50 demo pit, and we're in the demo pit there in September. I think it was September 9th, and that was a lot of fun. It was a really good time to go to the Bay Area and show off there. And we're actually going to South by Southwest this year, too.
All right, and this will air right before South by Southwest. Everybody who's watching, be sure to look up Sam and the crew down at South by Southwest.
I'm planning to streak South by Southwest the whole time I'm there. Motor oil everywhere and crazy things. So.
Excellent.
Also, I'd like to just show you how intelligent I am, this hyper-intelligence. Pick 3 numbers by 2 numbers to calculate randomly, and I'll just do it.
3 numbers by 2 numbers.
Right, so
like
3 integers.
794 and 12.
Okay, so 794 you said?
Yeah.
Times 12 is 9,528.
That is amazing.
Very quick.
The speed at which you were able to perform those calculations is
It's amazing.
astounding.
It's very hard being this intelligent.
I'm quite certain that it is.
Yes, it is.
And I'd imagine it's very hot being that intelligent as well.
No, it's not. I'm rather cool. I have a completely ventilated cooling system here and everything else.
Excellent, Sam. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Okay.
Geekvolution looks like an excellent product and one that we hope the viewers will check out and help your community expand.
Okay. Also, I'd like to say right now that As of today, the super secret Kung Fu Chop geek code to create an account at Geekvolution is Geek Out. And it'll be up that way for maybe a week or two. So
Geek out.
Geek Out. That's a super secret Kung Fu Chop geek code to enter the site right now. If you can't enter the site, just add for get an invite, and then we'll add you in that way. Thanks.
All right, thank you. That was an excellent, entertaining, and very interesting interview.
Yeah, non-humans are. I was kind of a weird. It was kind of fear-making whenever he talked about
Yeah,
taking
destroying
over
the
world.
human race.
Yeah, it's destroying
Yes.
the human race.
Yes, we're worried about that, and we'll be hunting you soon. The other day I sent up, switch gears here a little bit, taking some photos, putting them up on Twitter using TwitPic, and I got a reply back saying that my picture had been put in a screensaver application with a link to the site. So I checked it out. It's called TwitSaver.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool. They take the stream from TwitPic, basically, randomly put up pictures, and it becomes your screensaver. So you download the program, run it, and it's pretty slick. So far, obviously it's going to be pictures from TwitPic, so most of the time the pictures are fine. I would imagine on occasion we might run into an issue where somebody's taking a picture of something that might not be suitable for work. So you might want to watch where you're running the screensaver. But so far I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary. It's a pretty slick application, an interesting use.
Definitely an interesting idea, and using the feed ability from TwitPic. That's a really cool idea. And so I've got the roaming Windows XP logo thing on my computer. I'm probably going to be changing that to this because that
I've been
sounds
using
really
it.
interesting.
It's pretty slick. It's an interesting thing. And you know what? If there's an application that you guys know about, want to know more about, want us to know about, want the other people that watch this podcast to know about, let us know. Send us an email to feedback@lifeinthetubes.com. We had some feedback recently. Did you guys talk about that last episode? I wasn't here and didn't get to...
We did mention that they liked your hair, and that
Excellent. I want more of that because good looks is not all the package. We've got the hair going on. So.
and that they liked the show, and that was good feedback, but we want to hear more of that. We want to hear what we're not doing so well. We got a couple comments, and we'll go ahead and mention this now since we got the comments anyway. We know the audio was bad on the Comcast Cares, and we forgot to put in the caveat before running the episode, and we had some major audio foobars, and so please forgive the audio quality. The content was just so good we couldn't just try to redo it.
It was an excellent episode. He had some really insightful things to say about it.
Definitely.
And I think that wraps up this show. So remember, I'm Tom Jenkins at Tech Guy Tom, and this is
Chris Duckett at Duckman1221.
Right, and the man behind the camera who isn't here today but normally is Brian Kaylor at KaylorB. And you know what? I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, it is.
All right, y'all have a nice week.
You too.
YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Well, Brian, cut
that
that
out.
right. Yeah, just fade to black immediately at that point.
All right, it's a wrap.